Hello, welcome to Age of Wonders 3. So it is September 16th, 2024, and we're waiting for Timberborn to drop release 6 so that we can play some more Timberborn. So those of you who really like Timberborn series, my apologies, we're not playing that right now. I don't want to start a series and not be able to finish it because they either make some kind of change to the test environment that where you lose your saves, or even if I play release 5 and then they drop release 6 and you can't finish 5, the release 5 series. So we're waiting for them to finish and release 6, which I don't know when that's going to be. I looked and I didn't see anywhere where they were announcing or had said when their plans for releasing that is. So we're going to play other games. We're playing Age of Wonders 3 because I saw in the forums a player complain about the fact that he thought the Dreadnoughts were the weakest class of all and they were useless. And in my opinion, the Dreadnoughts are the second most powerful class in the game. The most powerful, I think, is the Sorcerer class. I think the Dreadnoughts are the second. And so I thought, well, I'll play a game of Age of Wonders 3 and show that, how powerful they can be. So this is my opinion about the power ranking of this. Of course, we're going to go on Knight. You have Squire, which is the easiest, and I think this is kind of normal. The AI won't go down without a fight, recommended for players that have played strategy games before. If you have seen my other games that have difficulty levels, I don't go for the harder difficulty levels. Some people do that. A lot of people do, and that's their thing. But for me, it doesn't mean you're not going to finish the game. It just means that the grind to the end is going to be much longer. So if I was playing where I wasn't recording anything, then I wouldn't mind doing a harder difficulty. But we're not looking to have a series of 1,000 episodes. We're going to play in medium, and now normally when I play and I'm not recording, I play on either large or extra large, but as it says, can take very long to complete. So yeah, we're going to go medium. We're not going to go small because then you're immediately thrown into the combat. We want some building and some exploration. We're going to do land type of just land, not continents. And then game flow is going to be normal. 3 players. We're not going to do like a big long slog out. Let's go to advanced. So we're going to do surface and underground, which kind of doubles the size of our medium map. We're not changing any of these. Everything's kind of average except for the starting distance. We're doing far just because, again, what we don't want is not to be able to expand because the enemy are spawned right next to you, which I like the Age of Wonder games, but they do a lot of cheesing, and that's one of the ways they cheese is they do that. Geography, we're keeping fertile wetlands, all this kind of stuff here. Right in the middle. Water, we're dropping a little bit. We don't want a whole lot of water in the map. Diggable walls, medium. Undiggable, we want down here. Temperature, temperate, Arctic, and volcanic in the middle. Tropical and blighted, we're dropping down because we're going to play the dwarves. They don't like that, and we're not looking to have morale hits just to again make the game 1,000 episodes long. Going to do allied victory, and we're going to customize leaders, include all AI leaders, which means we get to choose the leaders that we are going to face. The advanced rules, we're going to maximum number of heroes 15, maximum hero level 25. Probably won't reach any of those. Cosmic happenings off, and then random heroes match player race, because that's another way the game likes to cheese is, if you're playing, let's say you're playing Frostling, and they like being in Arctic land, and that's where the game usually starts you. So what the game will do is it'll keep offering you these random heroes, that are like Draconian that hate Arctic, or Goblin that hate Arctic, or Orc that hate Arctic or dislike Arctic, Halflings or Tigrans who hate Arctic. So that you end up with these heroes who they don't function at the top. They don't function at their highest capability because they're suffering morale negatives because they're in this disliked climate. So the game likes doing that. So we're going to say random heroes match player race. Okay, so we'll launch. We're going to play Fraud the Builder. We're going to edit, and we're going to say starting position is underground. We want, hey, we're dwarves. We want to start underground. And the reason we're coming in here and editing this is because I started this playthrough only to realize that it did not have underground selected. We're going to save this leader. Oh, I should have talked about this. Forgot. So in my opinion, the challenge against the player in this game is not your your opponent AI. It is the wandering undead, the Archon factions and the bone dragons, those kind of things. Those, in my opinion, are the only challenge in the game. They are absolutely the only challenge in the game. The enemy AI, it's just a matter of time before you beat them. So we're going to play, let's play against this Tigran. And then let's play. And so, okay, the reason I'm choosing only Draconians is because, who is this? Oh, dwarf. Okay, let's do this high elf. So the reason we're playing against them is because we wanted to do a theme playthrough. So, Fraud the Builder, your rise power begins. Where the world is collapsing into being taken over by the undead. We have these undead factions we're against, and then we have all the undead, roaming undead. And we are here to try and rebuild, hence Fraud the Builder. And Fraud is dwarf spelled backwards, in case you didn't catch that yet. Because I'm terrible at picking names, so that was my way of coming up with a name there. I probably should buy like a baby name book so I can have an easier time picking names. Anyway, the world is collapsing, being overtaken by the undead, and Fraud the Builder is here to try and rebuild civilization. So hero offers to join. Sorcerer, all right, I like a sorcerer, so we're going to say yes. And then it's just saying protect your leader in Throne City. If your leader falls, then they will return after 3 turns at your Throne City. If you lose both your leader and your Throne City, you will lose this scenario. You can win this scenario while maintaining your alliances. Defeat all empires outside your alliance to win. So we chose all undead, so we can't ally with them. To win this scenario, all rival leaders must be slain and their Throne Cities captured. Okay, we have a boar rider here, and then our army consists of a priest and really gave me like 3 prospectors. Give me a break. Dwarf to deep guard, or dwarf deep guard. No shield, no swordsman, really. So, game is cheesing me already. So I should have explained this in my setup. I forgot to. Sorry. So we have the air. Let's see. Where do we get to here? No. maybe here. Yeah, okay. So we have Adept of Air, harnessing the power of air. You suffocate your enemies. Summon. The reason we have this is because this really synergizes with the Dreadnoughts with the Seeker spell, which allows your ranged units, which most of their units are ranged. A lot of their units are ranged. Shouldn't say most. Allows them to not suffer penalty and obstacle damage, or range or obstacle penalties. And then fire, we have fire because fire really synergizes with the dwarves. They're tier 5 or 4 unit. Is it? Is that what they are? They're tier 3 unit. Well, whatever. They're firstborn. They're native, not the class, but they're the dwarven unit. The firstborn are immune to fire, so it really synergizes with them. So that's why we have those. All right. Now we're starting down here in the corner. We're going to have this guy come out here. Clear that wall. Reveal that land up there. So we're down here in this corner. That's good. We got all this to expand to. And we're just gonna... Oh, can't move there. Gonna clear out some of these walls, these diggable walls. So you come over here. Get those berries so that you can go here. And it looks like a dwarf that was above ground here. Yeah, it looks like a dwarf settlement. So kind of above here. So we could say, you know, that they've built, keeping with the mythology or the game concepts or whatever. The idea of dwarves who build in the mountains and then to the surface is these guys have built to the surface. It's not the way it actually works in the game, but, you know, you can pretend. Pick up all these resources, and that's as far as they can move. And so there's nothing over here for us to go look at. So we're going to have him, our boar rider, come out here, do some scouting. This army will not do well against these wisps. So we're going to wait a turn to do that. And we'll wait for our other hero to join. So what do we currently have? We have Suffocate, which will not affect that army. And we have Magic Fist and... Okay, very good. We also have these items here. Could summon a Hell's Hound, but I'm not. I don't want to do that. We will research the spy drone. Okay, do all that. This is our scout unit, so that's why we're going to research that. Select our production. So what do we have? We have wooden wall barracks and the foundry. So we could build. Let's build an axeman and a crossbowman, and then we're going to build a builder's hall, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, we're going to say we're done with you. Oh, he could move. He just couldn't move. There, okay. Move here. Come down here. Clear some more walls. Notice we get a little bit of gold for every time we clear a diggable wall. And the reason we're doing that is so that we're not having to go all the way around, wasting moves to, you know, just be able to go up here. Let's make contact. You meet the outpost of Everkin. We would agree to open our borders and sign a peace treaty with you in exchange for 59 gold. We will do that. Let us open our borders and sign a peace treaty. And then we want to say, let me know when you're ready to talk. Because if they're going to be willing to join us right away, we want to be able to accept that. Yeah, see? So here we could say like, hey, their town went way over here and built up. You're just scouting. All right. Okay. So they just stayed still. Now these guys, yeah. So no range. They don't have any ranged capabilities, but they do this teleport, this phasing, so they can flank you pretty easily. Move up. And move here so that not going to be so easy to flank us. And yeah, we're not going to do Guarding the Flame on these guys. So we're going to do defensive stance, defensive stance, defensive stance, defensive stance. And the mana, recharging mana currents. The mana currents fuse themselves with supernatural beings, replenishing those creatures' hit points. Restores 15 hit points to a friendly summoned unit or unit of magical origin each combat round. So if we don't kill off a unit in one round, this will heal them. So if I cast, and I cast Magic Fist, that will do 21 damage. And they have 16. So I think that'll work. No, it says it's because they resist 60% of physical damage, it won't finish them off, so we're not going to do the spell. We're instead just going to do that and end our turn. They're insisting that we come up and face them. Okay, I think we go here. They can't be flanked. Go here. Do our piddly 2 points of damage. And see, he could go there. She can go there. So I think he goes here. Now they'll try and flank him around this side. But I'm going to shoot him. Can't reach. Took them out. Okay, well, that was interesting. It was a good move. See, I can't move away and then do ranged because they'll get an attack of opportunity against me. They have neutralized these guys' ranged attacks. And notice they will do physical and electric damage against them. So they will win this fight. Since I took my shot at the last turn, I can't shoot at them this turn. But I can do suffocate isn't going because they don't breathe. So it's not going to impact them at all. What I'm trying to do is figure out, can I get these, can I turn them? And I really cannot. So that was a good move by them. I can't get a flank on them. That's what I was trying to do. So we'll hit him with fire 3 times. That may kill him in itself. Yep, alright, very good. All that trying to figure out best angles and flanking. When just need to hit him with my priest. Got 26 mana from that. And then it's interesting, there's nothing else to do down there. Normally you got all kinds of stuff around your starting city. Okay, we're gonna put one of these guys, well, let's see, we're gonna put, no, not him. We're gonna put him in here to garrison. And we're gonna say ignore him from the set. Oh, no, we want to camp him. Removes the army from the list of armies pending orders. And we're gonna end turn. Produce an X-Men. For a tier 1 unit, a surprisingly strong unit for a tier 1 unit. Okay, we're going to come up here. We're going to have you garrison. We're going to keep exploring. Aha! We're going to need to take these guys out. So we found our first target there. They're now producing that. Yep. Okay. End turn. Because those guys will they will never end. So we are going to have to. This is all closed in. Interesting. Like you can't get to the gate. Oh, can, but we gotta go way around like that. And we probably should leave it that way. Okay, we're coming over here. Take these guys out. Reduce the dwarf. Okay. Reduced crossbowman. Very good. Let's see. This is a. Okay, I think we're gonna leave him there. And what do we want to do? Maybe nothing. Let's come down here and explore. What's behind all these different rooms? Because it looks like it goes somewhere. So we'll come this way. And we researched our spy drone. Now we want to research the engineer. Yeah. Let's go pick up this mana over here. Aha! Another little baddie hut. Alright. Yeah, it said that bleeding wounds, right? No, okay. See that line of sight penalty that they got? And these guys, so yes, notice they fire 3 times. These guys only fire once. See that it says line of sight penalty 75%, minus 75%. That's what the spell Seeker takes care of. Okay, we're gonna come up here. Yeah, would start my hero way back there. Yep. All going for her. Take him out. Now see, this not only has a line of sight penalty, but also has a ranged penalty. So you can see it really hurting him. So firing over our own troops there is giving us a problem. I think we come this way. Fire at them. Open that gate for later. Okay, so we just got a promotion there. We got 14 hit points left. So if we cast this, Yeah. Very good. Yeah, the halfling slingshot. Oh, well, they're scoundrel. I was looking for the word slingshot, but they use a slingshot. They are very powerful, more powerful than they should be. Yeah, can't get over there. Okay. Now watch, they'll get lucky. Oh, okay. Yes, we'll take that reward. What is this? +1 melee strength. We'll give that to him. And you can start heading back. We want this guy with us. Oh, looks like there's another gate to the top, which is probably where this path leads. Okay. Let's take care of this first. We have an urgent matter to discuss. It could improve the relations between our people. Some uncouth builders have erected a watchtower without a permit. Now it is blocking our morning sun. Could you please raise the thing? We would be thankful. Okay, tell me more about this quest. Oh, it's right here. And if we do that, then they'll become our vassal and we'll get another axeman. We will accept that. And we'll have you come up here. Because whenever they become a vassal, they will lose. They won't have any more troops. So these guys are frostlings, harpoon thrower, and ice scrapers. So I think these guys are all ranged. Move up here. Come over here, concentrate our ranged power, firepower. I think we go ahead and we do what? Oh, wait, no. We do suffocate. Does 15, only costs 7. That's 10, and is kind of an overkill, right? Because these guys, they only have 5 left. Yeah. So let's move up to here. Cast suffocate. We don't want to move her up so that these guys can gang up on her, because they like killing heroes. this way, and then this way, and we're going to do that. So the way really to win battles is to be flanking your enemy. This is a powerful attack that leaves the unit in guard mode once it's complete, because usually whenever you attack, then you are no longer in guard mode. So that's a really powerful thing for these guys. Flanking means they're going to kill them. We're going to come over here. And potentially take these guys out with one shot. I'm not really interested in giving them experience, because we're not going to leave them in the main army, so we'll take them out with her. Okay, so now you can head on up here. Now we've got 3 axemen. Or, yeah, very good. Oh, yeah, alright. See, it's been a while since I played. So, just because they became a vassal, they did not... All their units didn't go away, that's right. It's only whenever they join our empire that occurs. Well, let's keep scouting then, shall we? Well, of course. Always stopping just short of the berries. That gives them extra range. Because why not? And he can't move anymore. You know, we might as well. Well, no, because we want our casting points to reset. Don't want to get in there and get in a fight and need to cast a spell, only to find out that we can't. All right. So we're going to say that. Of course. We're going to do auto combat because we're going to lose anyway, so. Yeah. What turn is it? 7. And already the wandering monsters or armies are out. Okay. We can choose between stone walls and dwarven cities now generate plus 75 happiness, or all dwarf crossbowmen deal an additional plus 2 range damage. We're going to go with that. Okay, you two join up. Come down here. And so we it'd be great to go take out those annoying wandering bandits, but let's first come over here and take out these guys. Now watch. Because we're getting ready to attack in the next round. Whenever we end this turn, they'll probably spawn. No, they didn't. Game didn't try to cheese. Alright. We learned... the engineer. Musketeer we really want. We also built our builder's hall, which helps us build things faster. We already have wooden walls. We want to grow fast, so let's do a storehouse. And then we want to build an engineer, and we want to build a dwarf builder. Yeah, see, we don't want to open up this route. Okay, that's good enough. We don't want to open up this route to this gate. We don't want a back door to our settlement there. Attack. Our first run-in with the undead. The first signs that something is going wrong in this world. And that's why we have ventured out from our little village to see what's going on. And leaving our little village, we will begin the building of an empire. Yeah, I should have moved her and fired first, so we didn't have the line of sight penalty at least. And I think if we go up here, so we lose the line of sight penalty, but we also lose one round of fire there. Now they fire 3 times, right? Yep. I think if I actually, if I go right next to him, I won't be able to shoot. Nice. Okay, very good. That's what I was hoping for. Locked him down. Locked him down. Yeah, see, they got a flanking shot on me. Now they're going to do that flanking shot on me. That's alright. Come over here, we'll do Guardian Flame on him. We'll move these guys out of the way. They have only 50, they have 40 hit points. Hit him with a magic fist. And we ought to be able to whack him with the charge. Yep. All right. Very good. Yes, we'll take all that. The unit gains a +2 shield bonus against non-flanking attacks. and he's levels up. So what we're going to give him is see that impacts all units in Heroes Army gain plus 200 morale. Undead machines and elemental units are unaffected, and since Dreadnought has lots of machines, we probably won't do that with him. Instead, we will do +1 range strength, +5 hit points, +1 defense, +1 resistance. No. We'll do cure disease. She also can level. So we are going to give her... This is a heal. So we're going to give her this, but it takes 20. So it would take all of our current casting points to cast. So that's okay. And we're out of time. So that's where we're going to end this episode. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll come back and join us as we continue on our effort to purge the lands of the undead. And until then, and see how powerful the dreadnoughts are, hopefully. Hopefully I don't get stomped. And so hopefully you'll come back and join us when we continue. Until then, have an awesome day.